Welcome back to my next smartwatch review. This will be a new GPS smartwatch. It's there's a little confusion. It's either the NY28 or the HM03 smartwatch. Whichever it is, I'm going to flash it up on your screen right now. Let's take a look at this guy out of the box. So we open this thing up. It should slide out here from the sleeve, and then the jeweled box type thing should open up. Ooh, this one's very tight. So I will say I bought this on AliExpress with my own money, and I can only do that because folks like you watch these reviews, you like them, you share them, you leave comments. And I build up a little bit of ad revenue through YouTube, and that allows me to invest back into the channel. And what that means is I buy more smartwatches so I can bring you more reviews and just help build this channel. So that's how I go about it here. If you have not seen any of my smartwatch reviews, you can go fix that right now. Go check out my YouTube playlist that is my smartwatch and fitness tracker reviews. And you will see, I don't know, I've done dozens and dozens and dozens. What attracted me to this particular watch is it is a smartwatch. I'm sorry, it's a GPS watch. I'll press and hold it. Okay, it's got some juice. It comes with a band that looks like black and gray, but it also came with a spare band that looks like a faux leather band with some rubber on the back side that's got some little grippers in here. And I like that because that helps keep it from sliding around on your wrist. Okay, device name here is NY28, so I'm guessing that's what it is. This is the NY28 smartwatch review. It's going to ask me to install the app and you know, do all that stuff. This is a GPS watch that also has an altimeter and air pressure sensor in it. It's got continuous heart rate, blood oxygen saturation, and the option to have an always-on display with a barometer. I'm going to go charge this thing up, wear it for several days, and come back with my full, fair, and honest review. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I wore this for a few days and could not figure out how to turn off the lift your wrist feature, so this thing kept coming on, and I don't like that. I like it to stay dark until I press the button because I like to save battery life. But I've thrown this back onto my wrist over the weekend here to give it a real test, and boy, I'm going to report back that I really like this. I paid $44.19 for this thing off of AliExpress, and it is currently selling for $39.99. It is not too big on the wrist. It is a 1.3 inch HD display, 360 by 360 pixels. It's an AMOLED screen. It's got GPS built into it. It's the GLONASS Baidu satellite network. It's got an altimeter with air pressure, and we'll go into that here in a minute. Well, let's just go there now. Why not? So here's your air pressure, and then your altimeter, and this seems reasonable. It's got a compass mode in it where you can use this as a compass. It's got continuous heart rate that you can turn on. Here's your heart rate right here. I'll take a measurement while we're watching together so you can see how long this takes. But it does take not only heart rate continuously, but SpO2 or blood oxygen saturation measurements on demand. And to do that, you just press measure here. And I'll let this go in real time while I talk about some other things. This has the option of an always-on display. Now, a lot of people like that. It will definitely reduce your battery life, but the battery life on this has been really good. I think it's about 5 to 7 days. What it would be with always-on display on, I have no idea. But, you know, if you like that feature, this has it. So you can have the screen constantly on. It's got the barometer in there, and let's just let this measurement finish out here while I riff about GPS watches and why I bought this one. There we go. There's my SpO2, 97%. Let's scroll through the rest of the screens here. Here's your sleep tracking and it does a pretty good job there. It pulls in the weather forecast from your phone when paired with Bluetooth. This can control the music on your smartphone. Again, we have to be connected via Bluetooth low energy. This does not, it is not an MP3 player, but it will control the music from your phone. And you get some daily statistics about your calorie burn, your steps, and just a nice overall display here, your time standing, and you get back to the time. Here you can see I sent a message to myself just to test it works. When connected with Bluetooth to your phone, you can read your messages right from your wrist here. And you've got some settings here for, you know, the watch faces, the brightness. And now through these settings is where I found the ability to turn off the lift your wrist display. When I did it through the app and paired it, for some reason it didn't work. I love this display. I like the small form factor. I love the GPS. It does a really good job. So let's go look at the app. All right. Oh, let's first look at the workouts you can do: outdoor running, indoor running, cycling, indoor walking, outdoor walking, freestyle, basketball, ping pong, cricket, badminton, tennis, trail run, trekking, volleyball, rope skipping, what was that one? The climbing machine, yoga, and baseball. All right, no kayaking mode, so I had to trick this thing. But you can get an activity summary here. You can see my workouts. I did, we'll talk about this in the app here in a minute. But I did a hike, I did kayaking, and I did a gym workout. And you can scroll through. It's a beautiful, beautiful display. I love the size. It's very comfortable. I like the looks of it. It would even work well in a professional setting. Let's go look at the app. The app here is something called VWAR. I like it. It's well laid out. You get your step count for the day. You can see when your steps were. You can look at it by week or month. All right. You have your total distance traveled, your kilocalorie burn estimated based on your activity level throughout the day, your heart rate. It will give you your high, your low, and you can track it in real time. Again, continuous heart rate. My lowest is 52 beats per minute. My average is 80. My max was 143. And you can change these cards here. You can customize them and move them around. You get your sleep analysis, your percentage of deep sleep versus light sleep versus awake time. I like this. It does a really good job. And here's our exercise record, okay? Today, this was a gym workout. I called it a freestyle workout. And you can get your continuous heart rate over the course of that workout, your kilocalorie burn, and you get some detailed information about, you know, which aerobic zones you spent time in. Now, if we go back to yesterday, I did an outdoor hike, all right, and the GPS function on this works really well. It did a really good, accurate job in keeping track of where I was on the trails and the distance. Very happy with that. It gives me an estimate of kilocalorie burn, my time spent in the activity. I can look at my pace. I can look at my stride frequency. I can go into some more detail here. Again, look at the various heart rate zones. 75% of my time I was in the fat burning zone. Now, if I go back to the day before that, I did a kayaking workout. Now, this does not have a kayaking mode, so I called it a trail run. But again, it kept track of where I was on the map. It made really nice GPS tracks. I like it a lot. Very accurate, I believe, in the total distance traveled, my pace, which doesn't really mean anything when translated into kayaking strokes, but I like it. I like the abilities of this thing. You can go under the device. You can change some various settings in here, your message notification, your dials, different dials. Now, there are many in here, and you see a whole bunch here, and then you can go to more and scroll through. So there's a lot of different designs to choose from. Message notifications, you can turn those on and off as you wish. continuous heart rate monitoring on or off. And you can set a warning. If your heart rate gets too high, it can vibrate and warn you. I don't see the option to have it automatically do SpO2 measurements, which, you know, I wish it did that, but it doesn't, so I have to do those on demand, but it does keep track of them. And that's about it for the app. I really like it. You know, you can change your unit settings to imperial, Fahrenheit, or metric, or centigrade. And, you know, there's some various options and whatnot. It's a very nice app, very intuitive. InfoWare. Hey, for a GPS watch in the $40 or under category, I would say this is an excellent, excellent option. It does everything it says it will. It does GPS, and that's really, really hard to find for under, you know, $75, a decent GPS watch. I like this one. I like the fit, I like the feel. Hey, you know what to do. Like this video, share it, leave a comment, check out my fitness tracker and smartwatch review playlist. And if you have it in your heart to leave a small donation, you can do that, or come visit me at davethekayaker.com.